Welcome back to the channel. This is the most nervous I've ever been about filming a video for YouTube because on our dyno we have a completely bone stock 86,000 mile LS7 that just came out of Larry, my new 2008 C6 Z06. This motor is the notorious LS7, known for these valves leaving the heads. And this one is the highest mileage one I have ever seen that has not had a problem. So that tells us the previous owner, Larry, God bless his soul, probably never had this baby above 2,000 RPM for the last 60,000 miles. I even had somebody call me today, not today, I lied. I had somebody call me this week that had a 19,000 mile C6 Z06 and it dropped a valve and he was looking for another engine. So the fact that this LS7 has made it 86,000 without dropping a valve makes me a little nervous because we're about to wring its neck on our engine dyno and see exactly how much power a stock LS7 makes. This motor in particular was built by Mr. Chuck Whitmer. If you know Mr. Whitmer, or if you're watching this video, Chuck, you built a record-setting LS7. The fact that this baby is still running with those valves in the heads is impeccable, so my hat's off to you, sir. With all that out of the way, we're hooked up on the dyno. I'm going to run it with the factory C6 Z06 air box, but I'm not going to run it with the factory C6 headers. They're long gone. So yes, this is not a perfect A-B test. We do have a set of nice 1 7/8 step to 2-inch primary headers. So we are going to see a little more power than was originally advertised, but what we're really curious to find out is how much more power than what was originally advertised. GM says this motor makes 505 horsepower. We're about to put that to the test. So with all that out of the way, let's get this baby warmed up, let's get some temperature on the oil, and we'll start making hits. All right, we're warming up the motor. My objective is to be done in 3 hits. We're gonna do 2 hits at 26 degrees, maybe 3, and then we'll go 1 hit on 28. And that's it. We're calling it after that. So it's already at 113 right now. She's warming up nicely. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And we're gonna go straight to factory redline 7,000. So we're going straight to 7,000.
Oh, you got the Corvette tube on there.
Yeah, we got the Corvette. Inside.
Science, you know, with the catless long tube headers. Hey, we acknowledge that.
I talked about it. All right. Here we go, everybody. Whoa! Did y'all see that? Yeah. Are you kidding me? All right, pull number 2, no changes, just a little bit of closed loop correction.
All 590. Really good.
Yep.
Nice. All right, put it back in.
What are we doing? Install it.
Why are we taking it apart? Good motor.
All right, next pull, put 2 degrees in it.
28.
That's it, guys. That's all she wrote. 28. It didn't like 28. Overlaid the graphs, and we're out of fuel. Okay.
Okay, isn't it?
I'm gonna go top
What
it
did
off.
we learn? You put LS7 heads on everything. That's what we learned.
Yeah, that's what we learned. LS7 heads.
589.
Damn.
That is ridiculous.
Even if it had the stock headers on it,
Oh yeah.
It still makes more.
It's still gonna make 550?
Oh yeah. Wow.
590? Are you kidding me?
And 560 torque, basically. Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to see the dyno graph of a bone stock LS7 breathing through the factory C6 intake pipe? And here she is. It made 589 horsepower and 559 foot-pounds of torque. GM rated this engine at 505 horsepower. Even if we had the factory headers on the motor on the dyno, I don't think they're worth more than 40 horsepower. So you cut 40 off of it and you still have a 550 horsepower engine. This explains why the C6 Z06 will go down forever as one of the greatest American cars ever made, because you could get a bone stock car, you put a set of headers and a cold air intake pipe on it, get it tuned by your local dyno shop, and you legitimately have a 600 horsepower stock engine. There's a reason why these cars dyno bone stock, like 530 wheel. And when you see it on the engine dyno graph, yeah, it makes sense. It makes damn near 600 horsepower. And with a couple of simple bolt-ons, you'd probably be there. I bet if we had an aftermarket cold air intake on, or if we put our little dyno straight pipe on it, it'd crack 600. So that's truly amazing. I'm also ecstatic that the motor did not let go on the dyno. We made 3 hits. We tried to take it to 7 grand, but on the dyno, it didn't have enough oomph to get it there. So it peaked out at 6,200, and then it just had a nice gentle curve down. And look at the dyno curve, look at the torque curve. We started at 2,600 RPM, ran it out to 6,800, and the torque curve is just, it's just monstrous. It looks phenomenal. And yeah, I think this completely blew away everybody's expectations. Before we started filming, we were kind of talking in the shop today, it'll make it'll make 530, 550, but no one expected it to make 589.2 horsepower. So that is freaking phenomenal. But from an engine standpoint, it does kind of make sense. It's a 427 cubic inch motor. It has an amazing raised runner CNC ported cylinder head from the factory from 2006, and a 2.2 inch intake valve, a great, very, very efficient long runner intake manifold. I think it's 11 or 11.5 to 1 compression.
12-degree valve.
12-degree valve angle, as Shay adds. And yeah, that motor on paper should make, and the cam is 211, 230. So it's not big, but it's also not small. The cam with 211 on the intake side is fairly large from an OEM EPA approved motor. Granted, the lobe separation angle is 121, but it's still got a 211 intake duration. And on paper, that motor should make about 589 horsepower, which it did. So super, super cool. So we're done with this engine today on the dyno. The next video you guys will see of this motor will be me completely disassembling it and kind of showing you guys all the internals and what all the internals look like on an 86,000 mile LS7. I want to keep reiterating that. This baby has 86 on her. She's bone stock. So I'm going to measure the valve guides. We'll see. Is it one of those cases where, hey, if it makes it past 20,000 miles, you're good to go? Or how close were we from disaster? So we'll measure the valve guide clearance. I'll show you guys all the internals inside of these things. And then we have something really exciting and really fun planned for this combo that you'll have to subscribe to make sure that you'll see in the future. So thank you so much for watching this video. We love you, and we'll see you next time.